Well, WikiLeaks drops another batch of Clinton emails today, bringing the total to more than 43,000 with 6 days left until Election Day. Ed Henry has pretty much memorized all 43,000. He's been digging through the latest records. He's live in Washington with more. Ed.
John, good to see you. You know, what's interesting is how much time the Clinton camp has spent talking about Donald Trump and why won't he release his tax returns. And yet we now see from these leaked emails that in 2015, as Hillary Clinton released some tax records, her staff was deeply concerned about the income they'd be revealing, the speech money, and connecting the dots on pay-to-play. Specifically, they talk in one email about concerns about Bill Clinton. You see him there with his wife, and the fact that he had worked for Laureate, a for-profit college where he served as honorary chancellor and brought in nearly $18 million for that post when it wasn't clear what he was actually doing for the money. Look at this email from Brian Fallon, a spokesman for Clinton, to John Podesta, July 2015. Quote, reporters will also scrutinize the 2013 speech list for overlap between speech hosts and campaign/foundation donors that could fuel pay-to-play storylines. Despite these inevitable angles based on the framing performed in the earlier rounds of stories, we will have given ourselves the best possible fighting chance of promoting the most helpful storylines. You can see how they were worried about pay-for-play while they dismiss it now and say this is just critics bringing it up. And then you see right there Peter Kadzik, a top Justice Department official, and John Podesta. Recent stories about how they're pretty close. Kadzik used to represent John Podesta and now is involved in helping to oversee the Justice Department investigation of Huma Abedin. Well, look at this email from May 2015. Kadzik to Podesta, quote, there's a oversight hearing on the Hill today where the head of our civil division at Justice will testify, likely to get questions on State Department emails involving Clinton, of course. He went on to say there was a new government filing in terms of the State Department producing Clinton emails, and it was going to take a long time to get those emails out. Inside information coming from the Justice Department to Podesta. Here's the interesting part, John. Peter Kadzik didn't use his Justice Department email. Of course, that would go into the official record. Instead, sent it from his Gmail account. Now it's out there because of WikiLeaks, but it shows you maybe some collusion there between the Justice Department and the Clinton camp, the kind of thing that's raising eyebrows right now, John.
And what's the number again that college paid to Bill Clinton? $13 million?
And nearly $18 million.
$18 million.
To be an honorary chancellor. I feel like there's something like that in your future, John. Not soon, but years and years from now, your vast experience and public profile, you are getting that. You are getting that.
People wonder why college is so expensive, and that's part of the reason why. Ed Henry, thank you.
You're right.
I mean, you wouldn't turn it down.
I guess not.
But you just say, you know, we just have some context. All right.